Hey YouTube, this is Meatloaf Gamer here. Today we are reviewing the Star Wars movies, episodes 1, 2, and 3. The Star Wars movies have come a long way. In 1977, the creative mind of George Lucas created Star Wars, which we know as Episode 4, back then known as Star Wars. He had just finished up creating American Graffiti, which was already a giant hit. So now he decided he'd try something with sci-fi. So he did Star Wars. Star Wars was epic. It got itself a sequel 2 years later in 1980 with Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Then, 3 years later in 1983, it got Return of the Jedi, which was even more amazing than both of these. And in 1999, George Lucas decided he needed a backstory on everything, so he made Star Wars Episode 1. Star Wars Episode 1 is what we're starting off with today. Star Wars Episode 1 is the start to all of Star Wars. As we can see here, it shows Anakin, which is later to become Darth Vader. And that's the whole backstory. That's who it follows through these 3 movies. In these 3 movies, it follows Luke Skywalker. Anakin. Luke. It's like, it's a small world, you know? And that pretty much sums up Star Wars Episode 1 for me. The pod race was pretty funny. I wasn't expecting for Sebulba to spin out at the end. That was pretty good. And overall, I have both the DVD and the VHS. Prefer the DVD, but get to the VHS if you can find it. Star Wars Episode 2. I do not have the VHS for this, only the DVD. I've been hunting around to find it, and I cannot find it, so I'm left with the DVD. As you can see, Yoda returns, except this time there's a huge twist to everything. It's pretty much all green screen. If they had a creation of this movie, all that would be in it was a green screen, I bet you. The only actors were the live-action ones. Yoda wasn't even a puppet anymore. It kind of saddened me to see this movie, but overall, it was a great movie. It told the backstory of the stormtroopers, and it picks up on the stormtroopers in this movie, Star Wars Episode 3. The clone troopers are transformed into the stormtroopers in this movie. At the very end, Anakin falls into lava while him and Obi-Wan are fighting, turns into Vader. This sums up all 3 of these movies. If you want to know the backstory to Episode 4, 5, and 6, just watch Episode 3. It wasn't that great of a movie, like all 3s were, you know, like the 3rd James Bond movie sucked, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 sucked, you know, Super Mario 3 wasn't that great in my opinion, but this sums it all up. So, here's my rating. Star Wars Episode 1, 8 out of 10. Episode 2, 9 out of 10. Episode 3, 7 out of 10. They're good films, but they just can't beat the originals. See you next time when we review Episode 4, 5, and 6. Meatloaf Gamer out.